And here's a live look outside during the Mission Ridge camera. Cedric, we alluded to some changeable weather approaching for the weekend. Exactly what is it looking like out there? Are we going to have rain maybe for Ironman?
You know, that's a great question, Calvin. And of course, looking at some of the new data coming into the Weather Center, what we've been watching here is the timing of that rainfall, because we are tracking a cold front that's going to be moving our way, and it will arrive just in time for the main events on Sunday. But for your Saturday, I do think you'll be able to get most of those events off without any rainfall, at least for most areas, but it will be hot and humid. Outside right now, we've got a mix of sun and clouds, so we'll call it partly cloudy across the area. Look at that temperature, 81 degrees. Now, yesterday at this time, we were a few degrees warmer, so it may be a degree or two cooler this afternoon just because we're getting a little bit of a late start there. But still, look at the dew point in the mid-60s, so very muggy conditions out there with those south-southwesterly winds building in as well. Temperatures across the rest of the region, 82 degrees in Athens and Dayton, 83 degrees in Murphy currently, 78 in Blue Ridge, 81 in Dalton and Fort Payne, and 78 degrees again in Altamont. Now, as we look at the dew points across the entire Tennessee Valley, you can see everyone except for Murphy pretty much with those dew points into the 60s. So it is downright muggy across the area. Also what we consider downright humid, and that muggy meter, again, definitely up in that 60s to low 70s range once again today. So humid conditions are likely as we go into the afternoon hours. So that's why you got to stay hydrated. It's not just going to be the heat, it's going to be the humidity as well that's going to take a toll on you. So you'll want to make sure you have plenty of water, but also make sure you're replacing those electrolytes as well as you're out and about throughout the day thanks to those humid conditions. Now, as we look at the current setup across the rest of the area, you can see plenty of sunshine, just a couple of high thin clouds well to our south of Atlanta. Those may try to sneak in later on today, so we'll call it mostly sunny skies. We've been tracking that disturbance that's been swirling across the Midwest, a cold front that's moving our way. But I have to show you this, behind that cold front that we're tracking for the weekend, it is bringing in some major cold air. In fact, places like Denver yesterday, we're dealing with temperatures in the upper 80s, near 90 degrees, and less than 24 hours later, they're dealing with a snowstorm, and they're going to be looking at several inches of snow, maybe even feet of snow around the Denver area as we go throughout the next 24 hours or so. But for us, we're not worried about the snow moving in, but we are tracking lots of heat, and we're talking those temperatures back into the 90s this afternoon with partly cloudy skies. Now, as we go into your Saturday, we'll watch out because that front will still be off to our north and west, so the majority of the rain, I think, will stay to our north, but we're going to try to tap into some moisture off the southeast coast there. So we could get an isolated storm or two, primarily in the mountains east of the city as we go into your Saturday afternoon. Now, Sunday, that front begins to make its way a little closer to the area and stalls out, so we're going to see a better chance of showers and thunderstorms as we go into your Sunday, especially Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. So, again, for the Ironman festivities on Sunday, that could be a problem, so we'll watch that. But otherwise, we could definitely use some of the rainfall here in the Tennessee Valley. It's been very dry lately, and this front kind of hangs up across the area, so we'll see off and on rain chances continuing as we go into your Tuesday, Wednesday, even into Thursday of next week. So if you're planning to head out to J-Fest on Saturday, again, the gates open at 11 a.m., looking pretty good. Now, do you see these rain and storm symbols here? That's just isolated storm chances to go into the afternoon, but I think most part we're going to be looking at dry conditions. A different story, though, on your Sunday, better chances of showers and thunderstorms throughout today or throughout that day with temperatures on the cooler side as well. So if you want to break down your weekend forecast, hot, mainly dry Saturday, wet and a little cooler as we go into your Sunday. So keep that in mind. And rain chances stay elevated as we go into next week. So we're going to be basically hoping that we pick up some beneficial rain, which will be some good news because the air quality not that good just off to our east, and some of that may try to slide into the area, but thankfully the rain will try to mix that out of the air. Here's your Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Hot and humid as we go into this afternoon, but dry, and we'll watch those rain chances increasing not so much Saturday, but Sunday, along with those cooler temperatures. Cal?
Thank you, Cedric.